Hi, good afternoon. It is Thursday, November 1st. The time is about 3:20 p.m. Hold on.
Start over.
Hello? Hi, good afternoon. It's Thursday, about 3:20 p.m. We're in day 4. We're beginning restoration, and hopefully today's the day we're going to see some significant progress. What are we going to see? Improvement. Yeah, sorry. Significant improvement of what's going on. I've been a little tongue-tied here with our power restoration efforts. By the end of today, Thursday, we expect to have all the roads completely clear of debris and passable. We want to talk a little bit about restoration of power as that begins. Currently, we're 86% out of power, but I expect those numbers to drop significantly in the next few hours and certainly over the next 12 hours. We are working on Route 161 north of the high school. That is a circuit that connects with Salem. There are people working on that circuit to try to get that completed. There's about 4,000 customers that will be picked up there. South of Tires Plus, where the power was throughout the storm, remained in effect. We've energized that down to Sleepy Hollow and Pockets and through Tracus's garage just a few moments ago, Tracus's gas station. And we're going to begin bits and pieces as we check the different scenarios through each of those legs. Route 156, we're working on the Hope Street substation. That is the last substation, I understand, in the state that is without power. We expect the testing is going on right now. Once that gets turned on, that'll give us capabilities throughout Niantic. Route 1, this morning, power got from Flanders Four Corners down by Ron's Guns and up that way, so we're working our way to Old Lyme in that direction. As power is becoming restored, make sure that your generators are in good shape. Make sure that they've been hooked up by a licensed electrician. Make sure that they're well ventilated. We've had people go to the hospital. We've had people getting sick because of the fumes that are created by that. And also make sure that your stove tops and everything are turned off. We had a fire today in a situation where the power must have gone out. The stove top remained on, and then when the power gets relit, you have, again, a tough situation. So another thing, we're working on getting those stoplights on major roads working. And until that time, we have temporary stop signs. Please obey them as best you can. And if there is tape blocking you off from a certain area, it's there for a reason. Either people are working or it's unsafe. So please respect that and get going. As I said, roads by the end of the day should be cleared. As you know, Crescent Beach, the road down there was completely destroyed. A power line came down with it, and so we've had to rebuild the road temporarily so that a new power line can temporarily go in there. Crescent is being worked on. Shore Road by Oak Grove Beach is almost passable or will be passable by today. And Attawan, there was water that undermined a road in Attawan. That has been repaired, so most of the roads are working hard. Currently with our Public Works team, our great Public Works team, we have 2 line crews and 2 tree crews, and I understand there's 8 crews working on circuits to get that done. Schools will be closed Friday, and the shelter at the East Lyme Middle School has been closed with one exception. For Thursday, there still will be showers at the East Lyme Middle School from 4 to 8. There will still be supervision there, but the shelter has moved to the community center due to the dwindling number and the needs. Showers will no longer be at the community center. Starting Friday, school will be closed and showers will be available at the East Lyme High School. The hours will be the same, 7 a.m. to 10. And 4 in the afternoon until 8, and we'll do that until we get the power restored in most of the areas and people find no need for that. Livestock, if you have livestock that are in need of water, call the Flanders Fire Department, 739-6968. They will deliver you some water up there and fill your troughs and will help in any of the particular needs that you may have. If you need MREs for food or bottled water, at 1000 Hartford Turnpike in Waterford, that is the Waterford Public Works Garage, they are providing their portion of the regional service back to us. We have sheltering here, they're providing the MREs and water. Go over there, you're an East Lyme resident, and you can grab what you need there. Conference call from Governor Malloy, who is working hard to stay on top of this storm. President Obama actually came on and talked to us a little bit with Director Fugit from FEMA. Here's what they're doing and making available to us. 1-800-621-FEMA. Begin to document your losses, begin to take pictures, and that's the 800 number to call. You can register yourself and begin the process. The other is a website, and I believe the website is disasterassistance.gov, and that will help you register there and begin the process if you need FEMA retribution. The governor just announced, and will be on all the websites, that says the hurricane deductibles will not apply to the storm. So you'll get more information on that, so that will help you with some money. Brush and tree limbs only are being accepted at Vets Field. We'll be able to take those and we'll chip them up, and hopefully we'll give them back to you in a different form. If you need to take brush and tree limbs to the roadside, please do so. At some point, we'll pick them up. Trash and recycling began today again in earnest, and if you're regular Thursday, you know that you were picked up today. Tomorrow will be a regular Friday route, and then Monday will be a regular Monday route, etc. So put your cans out accordingly. The only difference is next week everybody gets recycling picked up. So I know if it's your off week, you know, you missed some weeks because of the storm, everybody will get recycling picked up. It may take us a day, but have patience with us, and we'll get down and get that cleaned up. If you have food in your freezers or refrigerators that you need to get rid of, we're contemplating getting you some assistance with that. But if not, get it out into your trash as soon as you can, and we'll get that taken away. Demolition, any demolition materials, those you can take to the transfer station. There will be no roadside pickup for that. At this point, there will be no charge for you to drop those off. And I just want to make sure that I've said about everything here. Again, we're working as hard as we can. We have a great crew. They're doing the best they can, from the public safety first responders to the public works and park and rec and water and sewer. By the way, water is still safe to drink. We're operating and moving everything through the system as normal. So please continue to focus on safety. Continue to pay attention to down wire lines. There probably are a few of those that are still left. Continue to pay attention to having your kids out there, especially with demolition debris. And we will come back to you tomorrow morning with another update and get you as best you can educated as best we can keep you educated. But you know, today we're at 86% out of power at 3:30. I'm really expecting that to cut in half by the end of the day, and even to be significantly better tomorrow. So thank you for being patient. Again, follow us on Facebook. It's the East Lyme Public Safety Facebook account. I don't believe you need to be a member. eltownhall.com. As of this moment, 3:30 Thursday, Town Hall is still without power, so a lot of our communications are stopped there. And the telephone number here at the EOC, 739-4434. And I want to thank everybody for their patience in this out there, and I want to thank everybody that has worked for the town under these circumstances to get us back online. And we'll get there, and if you need us, give us a call. Thank you very much, and continue to be safe.